Alright guys, so we're getting our windshield wipers hooked up here. I kind of want to show y'all how to do that from the Crown Vic wiring harness. So you're going to have the big plug here that went to the Crown Vic windshield wiper motor. So the only thing you're going to need to cut from it, you can see I cut this one, I didn't need to, but the black and the red down here. This red has a yellow line on it. We'll cut the black and the red, and then I get me a little jumper wire. You may be able to do this different. A lot of people do this different ways. This is how I did it. Just get you, so cut them, and back where it goes into the harness, get you a jumper wire from the red and the black. And I'm going to tape this up, make it look good, and we're going to actually cut all this junk off. You don't need none of these wires here. So cut all this off, we'll tape it back up, tape this up. But run you one from the red, one from the black into the inside. And then you're going to go to your windshield wiper switch here. And the wires coming off the back, you're going to have a red, a black, and a white and a blue. There's some other ones, but you don't need those. You just need the red, black, white, and blue. So these are the jump wires going up from the front to that wiring harness. You got one to the red, and one to the black. Now you're going to have a wiring harness coming from your wiper motor up in here. There's your wiper motor in there. We're just going to bring the harness over, and coming from it is also going to have 4 wires, a black, red, white, and blue. You don't need the black or the red on them. The only ones you need is the white and blue. And you're going to run it into the white and blue from the switch. And then from there, you've got low, and we got high. Oh, there we go. So pretty simple to wire that up. That's how you do it. If you need yours done, that's how you do it. On to the next project. There's Kathy. Okay, we have got a bunch of stuff done. I cut out a bunch of stuff, man. I get to working away, forget to start that dang camera up. Sorry, but man, she's looking good. Got the hood back on there, engine's looking good. She runs and drives. Got a little video of me doing a little burnout, running up to the store real quick, get some fuel in her. And man, she's looking good. Back's still jacked up real high. We haven't done nothing to the back yet. We've only got all this front stuff done. Still got, I had to pull the gauges back out and mess with some stuff to get our windshield wipers hooked up and everything else, but carpet's in. She's looking good, man. She's a runner and driver now. All right, next morning, got a jump start on you guys. Man, this truck's loud. All right, got a jump start. Went ahead, put the truck on the lift. Got these bolts unbolted from the bottom, everything out of the bed. I think where I cut this out for the gas tank, I think I can slide this thing right over that. If not, we'll get it out, but I think I can leave it in there. So she's loose. Let me see if I can show you. Yep, you hear that? It's loose. We're gonna back it on out, turn it around, bring it back in. And I throw some 2x4s in the bed here and lift that son of a gun up, get it out of the way. We'll pull the truck on out of here, move the bed, get the truck back in, and today we're gonna start working on the step notch on the rear end here, getting this rear end out of here and start getting it set up. We got a lot of our stuff in. We got our tires in. We got our 4-link over there. I've got some more stuff inside. We got other stuff coming in. I contacted Perry Pruitt over at Mini Truckers Union. He got me hooked up on a super sweet deal on all my bag stuff. This one's getting the 3P airlift performance stuff. All that super nice kit, man. He had the best deal I've ever seen. So if you guys want that, hit him up on Facebook. I'll try to leave his link down below if you want to get hooked up with him. So that's what we're waiting on, that to come in. That's what we're putting on this. It's gonna be super cool. Kind of really jealous, man. I actually want to put that stuff on Lincoln truck over there and put that stuff on this one, but it's all good, man. It's gonna be cool when it's done. So yeah, let's turn this thing around, get it back in, get the bed off, and start ripping this crap apart. Okay, now we got her backed up in here. We're almost ready to take this bed off. But before we do, I'd like to get a measurement from the ground to the top of the bed right there and see where we started, because this is going to be the last time anybody's ever going to see this bed like this again. She's going to be down low on the ground. That bumper's going to be touching the ground. So yeah, we'll get a measurement also from here to the bumper, and then from there to the top before we remove it. And then we'll kind of know what it is. We could go measure Lincoln out there and see the difference, but we'll just wait and we'll measure this one when it's back down. The beds could be a little different because this is a dent side, that one's a bump side. So yeah, she's about ready to go. We'll get these measurements and then we'll pull this bed off. We've got from there to there, man, I'd say we'll just call it 52 inches. We're 52 inches from the ground to about right here. And then to the bottom of the bumper, the ground to the bottom of the bumper is 22 and a half. 22 and a half, that's our numbers. Let's get this bed off. So if none of you've done this before or seen me do this before, and you got a lift, easiest way to take your bed off, get your lift arms up. I get a 2x4, just throw it under here and it hooks under that lip right there. We throw a strap over that. Same thing on the front, hit the button, raise her up, get the truck on out of here. Pretty simple process, only takes one dude. We've only got one dude, so that's perfect. I'm gonna go find my 2x4s. I've got some that's cut already for this. I hope I didn't use them on something else. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna go find those and then we're gonna get that strapped up. All right, got her lifted up. It took me a little bit longer to do that just because I'm trying to leave the gas tank in there. That way I can still drive it around a little bit while we do this type of stuff. So if you don't have a gas tank sitting right there, man, you could just lift it up and right on out. But I didn't, so now I'm doing that. You want to check on the back here. You're going to have some stuff plugged in like this one. Just jerk the shit out of it like that and get it off if you're not using it. If you're using it, don't do that. There was a plug here too. We don't need none of that stuff right now, so you can cut it, whatever. You want to check under here, make sure you disconnect your filler neck. But yeah, as you're lifting it up, you can kind of peek under here slowly. Not peek slowly, lift it slowly, look under here, make sure there's nothing tangled up like these wires. You'll see them stretching or if anything else is connected. But we're good. That's as high as my lift's gonna go. So we're gonna make do with that. The flashlight out there, I'm gonna fire it up, get it out of here. It looks like the tanks, it might clear. I might have to jump in and out and kind of look and wiggle and jiggle and make sure we get all the way out. But we'll get that out. We'll lower this thing down, drag it over here, set it in the floor. It's gonna be living there for a couple weeks. And we're gonna try to get this rear end out today. My hat just disappeared. Now, hat, where are you? How the heck did I lose my hat? Whatever. Anybody see my hat while I was doing that? Okay. And I look stupid. I don't have a hat on. It's all good. But I don't think I got to pull the truck out all the way. We've got it cleared enough there so we can lower this son of a gun down. And hey, found my hat. Let me show you guys where it's at. Somehow I got stuck up in here. Cool. All right, cool. Let's get this set back up. Let's lower this bed down and get it out of the way. And now we gotta see if we can move this son of a gun over there out of the way. All right, it's heavier than I thought. Got it a little bit, we moved a little, so there's a chance. There's a chance. We might want to go get some help with this one. This thing's heavy. No, it ain't. Maybe I'll get it around. The front's not heavy at all, it's this back end, so go up to the front and squeeze in there, and you'll feel it. If you'll grab onto that lift right there and lift it up, you'll feel how light that front end is. No, right here. Pick up. This back end is super fucking heavy. I'm gonna pick up this end and you just kind of like, just bump, shove it to me. Ready?
Ready?
Yeah, I didn't know that. So.
I can't. It's heavy. Put it down.
Alright, got that out of the way. It's hot as heck in here now. Okay, truck's back in here, got her in. Got the lift on the ass end here. We're gonna pick it up just a little bit so we can get this rear end out. We took out the fuel tank. It's not gonna be able to go back there because of all of our bag stuff and just the notch and everything. By the time we do the big step notch, that tank's just not gonna fit. But it's all good, man. It's gonna be okay. That's gonna look good up there. Once we box it in, get it covered, and get all of our stuff set up there, it's not gonna be bad. So we're gonna take off this rear end. Just got bolts there, bolts there. We disconnected the emergency brake lines, shocks, fixing to do the drive shaft and the brake lines, and then that son of a gun will be ready just to roll on out of here. From there, we'll start setting up for our step notch. I got the stuff inside, and so let's get this crap off. Boom! She's out of there. And bam, just like that, in like, what was that, guys, like 12 seconds or something like that? 15 seconds, whole rear end's out, leaf spring's out, everything's out. She's ready to go, pretty bare. We do gotta, we gotta cut all these little brackets off where the leaf springs went. Cut those off, cut that one off, cut out this brace here. I think that's about it. Get rid of that. We're about to drop her down, man. I'm gonna hit the lift there and lower her all the way down. Let that bumper set. See how that looks. Dang, she's looking good. We got her down low so far. We got to, looks like we need to take off this tow hitch. Thought about trying to leave that, man. I thought it might be kind of cool if somebody ever wanted to put a ball on there, maybe pull. I mean, you could pull a big trailer if you want. It's got a 4.6 in it, same as the Ford F-150s. But if somebody wanted to pull maybe like a little lawnmower trailer or a whatever, man. But nope, we're gonna take it off because it's holding us up. A couple inches there you can see. I don't like that. We want her all the way down. So next project is yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just start removing all these brackets and everything that we need to get out of the way, get it all cleaned up, and then we'll get out our step notch kit and we'll start throwing that thing together. All right, guys, she is done. She is laying low, looking good. I know I skipped out on a bunch of crap. I started a new job, and I just had to get this thing done, so I've been working away on it. Haven't been recording anything, but heck, man, if you've seen me build one, you've seen me build two, right? So, all right, this is what we got going on. We built this little box here to cover the gas tank. Looks all right. It blends right in with the bed. Looks pretty cool. Goes with the theme of the style of the truck. So you got right here, there's your gas hole, or whoever's gas hole. And we got the 3P set up there. Airlift Performance. Man, that kit was so easy to install. It took me and a couple buddies were here hanging out in the shop. Took us, I don't know, like maybe 3 hours to hook all that stuff up. Very easy. Very easy. We've got bags here, panhard bar. You see what it is. It's looking good. She's laying pretty low. Depending on where we're at, the bumper sits all the way on the ground. We went to a car show last weekend, and Kathy drove this, and it sat really low in the grass there. She couldn't get the door open all the way. It was getting hung about right there, so she had to just squeeze out. But it looks pretty good, man. It's actually already sold. I got a guy coming from South Carolina tomorrow to pick it up. This has been an awesome one. Looks really cool. Kathy made the Yoo-hoo sticker there. Got the little can in there. Turned out really cool. Let's pop the hood and show you guys. All right, there's the motor. Turned out really cool. We got the bag brackets down there. I painted those yellow to kind of match a little. AC boxes in. Brake boosters up there. We built a little battery box. It's been a while since I've done any since I filmed anything on this truck, so sorry if I'm mentioning stuff twice. We got our headlights hooked up, brake lights hooked up, all that stuff works. Fuse box here. Everything fits in really good clearance. We didn't have to do nothing with the hood hinges, with the dent side being out here. It just worked. So I was able to cut the fender you see right there all the way down, take that out, and she lays down pretty good. Let's look underneath and see how close it is to setting on the frame. Can't really see. Oh, there we go. You can see she's setting all the way down. Pretty dang low. There's the inside. You know, we got the new carpet put in. Looks really good. We just stuck the Grand Marquis gauges up in there. Turned out all right. It's good enough for now. If the next guy want to get himself some Dakota Digital, he can, or whatever. But yeah, it's good enough. Windshield wipers are working. We got new wiper blades up there. Headlights, switches down here. It works. No blinkers right now. I didn't wire that in. I didn't have time. Didn't wire it in. All the wiring in the switches there, I've got it stashed up in there so the next guy can figure that out if he wants. We just go with the this and that, you know. That's how we're turning, like that. All right. AC controls are in. AC works. We put this little vent in. It turned out pretty cool, man. It fits right in there like it was stock. Here's the 3P controller here. Got a new steering wheel because that last one smelled like throw up. Stunk real bad. We got this one right here. A little Ford horn. Meep, meep. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. She turned out really cool. We've taken it to several car shows already. We've probably drove it a couple 100 miles. She runs and drives excellent. Lots of people like it at the car show. Gets lots of attention. It's a cool truck. Love the colors. Sold really fast. We listed it online one night, and dude bought it the next morning and sent me a deposit. Now it's his. So there she is, guys. Thanks for watching this build, and sorry I skipped through so much stuff, but it's all the same on all of them. I think you've seen me build that one there, Lincoln, and a few others. So all right, guys, hit that like button and that subscribe button, please, and we'll see you on the next build.